How's it going, everybody? It's Nextfer here, and today we're going to be playing Oblivion. This will be the beginning of a very long, hopeful series of where I will be attempting to beat Oblivion. Now, the reason why I picked Oblivion is because I really enjoyed the game the first time I played it through.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
I always love that introduction. Now, obviously our name is going to be Necrosphere. As for what I'm going to probably be playing, I really love the Argonians, and not a lot of people do. Or at least, from what I can tell, nobody likes them. Now, the first time I played through this, I of course did it with an Argonian, and it was really the only time I've actually played through the game. Because I have had hard times playing Oblivion in the past. Anyways, I'm just going to do a quick bit of character design here. Let me go with spikes. Age, always look... I like the right coloring. Complexion. Yeah. There we go. And there's a character. Argonians are pretty easy to design. Yeah, I know how to move. Oh, we're still using E to jump.
Hey, lizard! It must break your heart, huh?
What?
Being so
say,
close to the water, knowing you'll never get to swim again. Ooh. You know, sometimes, when they let us in the yard, you can hear the sounds from the lake. The boats, the gulls, so close. No, you'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right.
You, boy.
You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
I've always hated that guy. Such a freaking jerk.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
Oh, they're dead.
And take the stuff.
I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner
There was
doing
nothing
here?
else in here but
This
me.
cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
That's bad.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go.
I
We're not
really
out of
can't
this
move.
yet.
The game won't let me.
You. I've seen you.
I've seen you.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day.
Day for what?
Gods give me strength.
Alright, what's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Oh, sweet, man. So why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter.
What if I killed like a bunch of kids?
Is
Of course
not
it would
what
matter.
you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim.
It's literally right there,
By
too.
the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Yeah, I go my own way, man.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Gods.
Please,
Who
sire,
needs
we
them?
must keep moving.
Ooh, button.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like this is your
This
lucky
doesn't
day.
concern you,
Just
prisoner.
stay out of our way.
So, I do know what I'm doing at the beginning of this. Enough to know that I can easily speed through the area. Which is probably what I'm going to end up doing right now.
Do as you're told and you'll be all right.
Now, unfortunately, you kind of have to wait for the game to catch up at this point. So I'm just going to wait here and watch the chain of events that are about to unravel from a very good watching position.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Hands down! My sword!
Okay, maybe not such a good position after all.
I'm just one. That's the best you can do!
Where's dead? There we are.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear.
I'm gonna loot her. If I remember quickly, there's her blade drops as well.
We have to keep moving.
Yeah, there we go.
How could they be waiting for us
Taking her
here?
blade is
Don't know.
one of the
It's too late to go back
stronger
now.
items in the game at the
Don't
beginning.
worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be
However,
the
I
first
typically tend to return it
underestimate
to,
the blades. I'll take
bars
point.
here.
Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
I'm gonna try and follow you guys. Up, needs key. Okay. Now let's go equip some weapons. Steel short sword and alright, let's do this. Draw the weapon. Come on, yeah. Woo, first kill. As always, it tends to be something weak. Now, for some weird reason, this game makes... that's cool. This game makes, the sword stronger than everything else in the game, as far as I've ever come across. Kind of want all this stuff. And I have no idea why, in the end, the sword ends up being stronger, because in later games, it's not. How does this work? Yep, that's not how I do it. Cool. So anyways, I've played Skyrim a lot more than I have in this game, so of course I'm gonna have my own opinions on how it's played differently. I have the iron key, sweet. Now, fortunately, I do like the fact that this game makes you feel a lot less important to the entire plot, in a sense. Because in Skyrim, you're pretty much just playing the main hero, where in this game you take more of a side role to all the other characters. And I will definitely be wearing heavy armor in this run-through, because why not? Make myself look cool as a giant lizard man. That's how we roll. Alright, onwards. Yeah, blocking. Such a pointless skill sometimes. Blade skill increase, sweet. It means literally nothing right now since we don't have a class. Fatigue is low, yada yada. That's another thing. This game actually makes you think about using all your stuff at some point, because you actually have resources that matter. Whereas later on, in Skyrim, you're kind of... Unless you're using magic, stamina really doesn't mean much, if anything. Man, my blade skill is just going up very fast, and it kind of sucks because I am not at the point where I can level. Now, I'm grabbing pretty much everything I come across just for the fact that it is easy to sell, and we want a bunch of gold at the beginning for just because it's gold. If I remember correctly, there's something I really suck at up there. I believe it's like a level 3 chest, and level 3 chests are, and I'm over encumbered. I guess I'm not going to be taking everything like I thought. Let's see. No, I'm going to drop you. I can drop you. I'm going to just keep hitting buttons until I figure out how to drop this. Alright. Oh, I want to be around it. Alright, I'm going to quickly go look. So I think... okay, I have no idea. Which means I'm going nowhere until I figure this out. Ah, well, that's something. Oh, so I see. Alright. Well, here comes a rat, so... Gonna beat that up. Let's see what else can I throw out in my inventory. Probably all these bones I don't need. No, I'm still... This is what I get for trying to grab everything. And not realizing I'm gonna... I don't have enough room to drop an object. That's a pretty odd statement for the game to make. Am I supposed to be looking up to drop it? Okay. That was pretty weird. Anyways, onwards with our quest. Get through at least this area before I call the video. So where was I before I got stuck by all that? I think I was talking about Skyrim and resources. That sounds right. So yeah, like I was saying, I think there's something actually there. No, just ale. Skyrim uses a pretty simplified version of the Oblivion system. And from what I played between Oblivion from Morrowind, Morrowind's a lot harder than any other game I've played in the series. I personally have a preference towards playing Oblivion because in the end it's a very well designed game in combat, magic, and just overall leveling. Skyrim really dumbs it down, it feels like. Well, in Morrowind, everything felt really impossibly hard on itself. I don't know why I'm actually sneaking. Although my sneak level just went up twice there, which is... Man, I'm just getting stuff all over the place. I can't benefit from it. Alright, Motor and Pestle are back there. I have never really gotten into alchemy in this game, even though it's probably a really good skill set to learn. I've never really gotten into the magic of Oblivion, even though it's probably a really good system. and one of... I believe Morrowind actually is the most expansive magic system, but this one has probably about this... I wouldn't say the same. I've not really played a lot through Morrowind to begin with. Nor have I really tinkered around with the magic system in this game either. So, I'm going to hold my judgment on that. Anyways, I'm going to push the logs, kill those two, simply, and just keep going because I don't feel like that. Whatever. Okay, this room, I believe, dead. Oh yeah, there's a really good item here, over here. Now, this is the first place you ever find a staff, and I don't know where the heck you came from. Stop with your lightning bolts of death. And just falls into the rat pen. As I say, this game has a good combat system, and I'm just hacking and slashing away like an idiot. Magicka is low. Magicka does come back over time, which is great. And here's what I was talking about. Some really good items that really help improve the game early on. The Iron Longsword is by far a lot better than the Steel Shortsword you picked up earlier in the case of damage. However, it's being steel, this of course has a lot better uses overall if you're going for a short sword build, but I typically go for a longsword and shield. That's just how I play this game. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And I would use this, but I'm gonna be returning it shortly, so sucks. Anyways, let's keep moving. Don't know why I zoomed out there. Yeah, there's actually a soul stone in here, so I'll grab that. Having those repair hammers definitely makes this game a lot, I wouldn't say a lot easier, but it definitely saves you on gold for the most part, if you have a high armor skill. The unfortunate part about Oblivion is that it has no crafting system for weaponry, as far as I ever played.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Alright, so...
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Alright, so I'm going to call it here, as we're about to go into the first part of customizing our character.